Welcome to Fading Suns. This is Iconic Production. We are here back in the studio with 50% of the crew of the Oh Boii tonight. Welcome back to Gemma. And if you're watching, Alestra and Calypso, we miss you. So when we...
I'm glad you're here.
You've been here this whole time. Like
That's great.
You're sort of the constant.
You know, I'm glad you're here. Because without you...
When we last left, Jexo was on the wrong side of an airlock. So when we last left off, you guys were heading out of the space station on the outskirts of Byzantium Secundus, having squared up with the Inquisitor, having a very interesting discussion about faith. Calypso Mars and Inquisitor Alphonsus had a very interesting discussion about faith. You had a...
Tiff?
A what?
Tiff?
I was going to say a fit, but sure, a tiff works with half of your moms. The other half of your moms was not here for it, but it crescendoed in, "You're not my mom." Storm, 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 slam. But everything seemed to have been made up by the end of the evening, because much like sitcoms, we resolve everything at the end of our feed. And you guys were heading out, setting a course for another planet. And so the question is where are you guys?
I don't know where Calypso was planning on going.
Well, here's the thing. If you're not here...
Ooh, where do we want to go?
I thought we were going to go,
to the beach?
To the beach. Just cut to, some beach music for the next 3 hours, and, we're good to go.
I think that's fair.
Get a tan.
Yeah.
Sip some umbrella drinks.
Although,
one of you gets a tan, the other one gets dragged into the ocean by deep ones and is never seen again.
Can I get the tan?
Because remember, you're not actually here.
Oh, right.
This is where we find out that Jexo is just a massive hallucination that Gemma has been having this entire time.
That makes so much more sense.
Yeah.
So, where are you guys headed? You can go to... You know that Jexa's father is currently under siege, is the words that were used, on Shoproot.
Yes, I do not want to go there. I thought Calypso was set on it, and it's going to be another, discussion.
So, we're not going to Shoproot. Where was our other option?
Where you were going to follow the path of...
Beatrice.
Oh, right.
Beatrice.
Where is Beatrice?
Well,
Where
we
does she go
have
now?
the altarpiece that has the codes, and we've been kind of following them. Correct?
Your next stop was going to go to Holy Terra to figure out what was going on.
Yes.
Holy Terra sounds great.
Holy Terra!
Fun fact. Actually, I have no idea if this is the same place that St. Rawiri is from.
Isn't there a cathedral too? What were you
Rawiri.
Wow. Real name, guys.
It is.
It's really hard to say.
How about it? What if it's Rawiri?
Well, right.
Sounds a little bit better.
It's still
Changing it to Rawiri.
Well.
All right, so you guys have two choices, and it's actually you're heading towards Artemis, but you have to go through Holy Terra.
Oh, okay.
All right.
To Artemis.
So you have two choices from here. You can take the jump gate to Sutek and then to Holy Terra, or you can take the jump gate to Pentatech and then to Holy Terra.
Are the pentatonics from... Anyway. Do we know anything about either of those?
You know that Sutek is one of the very first planets that humanity colonized after they left Earth. It is currently controlled by the Duchess Elena. We'll do the whole name. It is controlled by Duchess Elena Cindias Victoriana Castenda de Sutek. And you know that the Eschattonic Order has a major cathedral there. They're the ones who use... they have mind powers. They use Thurgy.
I want to get some mind powers.
I don't know if you can get mind powers.
I don't know if I can either. But we can try.
And what's about the other one?
Pentateuch is a terraformed planet, and it is one of the major Universal Church planets. So, yes.
I mean, I'm a fan of psionics, so Sutek sounds
It is
fun.
also one of the major fortress cathedrals of the Eschattonic Order as well. So
We're just passing through. It really doesn't matter where we go.
Uh-huh. As a battle sister, would I have a good relationship with the Eschatonics, or...
I mean, that's kind of your choice.
Do we kind of just...
They're really only couple... I mean, they only became a member of the Universal Church about 100 years ago. They were sort of a
noobs.
Heretical branch until it was discovered that their particular form of Thurgy was really good against the symbiotes. And suddenly, as they were the only ones who could stop the symbiotes, welcome to the fold! Your character in the one-shot was a member of the Eschattonic Order. Those who have mind powers who are not part of the church are rehabilitated by the Eschattonic Order.
Maddie feels like as someone with a really low wits going somewhere with mind control, not a good idea.
Okay, so we can go to the other place.
We can go!
I don't really care where we go, because it doesn't matter. We're just passing through.
Terraforming!
So you're going to head through Pentateuch?
Sure.
Yes. Beginning and the end. What?
Just 5 books. Move right on through.
Nothing of import. Nothing to see here.
That's right. Nothing to see here. Just the start of everything. All right. So you guys head through the jump gate, and your plan is to just kind of head through. You're not.
Well, we don't. Do we need anything? Oh, wait. We needed to go shopping.
You did need to go shopping.
Not more pets, please.
No, we need spacesuits, man.
Oh, right. About that.
You have a better chance of finding that on Byzantium Sagundus in the Agoras.
What I was thinking. So before Calypso takes off, maybe remind her, we need spacesuits and
a few of them.
Maybe another engine. We seem to be going through those, so maybe another one would be fun.
Spare parts.
That's tens of thousands of Firebirds.
Yeah,
I'm sure she's got it.
How much does Calypso have?
She's not here, so you don't have access to her funds.
Don't you have connections with the Engineers Guild?
I mean, yes. P.S. You have 200 more Firebirds from our job.
Yeah.
And
I'm rich.
Are level 3. Or no, 2 advancements into level 2.
Into level 3.
Into level 3. That's what we're going with.
Oh, hey, by the way.
Hey! That'd have been good to know. Cool.
That's not as important as the fact that Jax and Calypso fought.
Right.
I didn't think so.
But yeah, maybe we should go shopping before. How much would a space suit
We're just gonna trip on our words tonight.
It's been a long week.
That was you were 0 for 2 in saying spacesuit.
I am
Irish wristwatch. Can still do that.
Well, you would have to go down to Byzantium Secundus and get to the Agora and
Okay.
go shopping there. It's not. Remember, this is not like I hit a shop and this
Do we
is
want to
down
go to
traders,
Byzantium
talk to the
Secundum?
guilds, that sort of thing.
I was feeling like, I pull out my communicator and go to this Prime website.
Nope.
Get it magically transported. Okay, so here's the real question. Do we want to go to Byzantium Secundus, or do we want to leave spacesuits up to Calypso?
Well, we need spacesuits if we go walking outside.
I mean, I do too, but... Yeah, okay.
I feel like that is something that we need to do.
Would they have them at
us.
Penitentialville?
You know that the Agora on Byzantium Secundus is one of the largest ones in the known worlds. Pentateuch is going to be a little bit more...
I don't suppose Master Bella gave me, I don't know, an allowance.
Definitely not.
But I am level 2 in the guild.
You are.
Woo! Okay, well, let's go shopping then.
At least go and look, find out how much it is. And then if we have to come back, it seems like such a waste.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so fast, I mean, it's really no biggie. Yeah, I guess we have to go shopping.
Was there anything we were trying to avoid on Byzantium Secundus? Okay.
No, we just, every single time we bring up beach episode, he brings up someone getting dragged into the depths.
Not every time.
I did talk to Ventura, the space scientist lady, and she said, all the beaches are fine. They're harmless. It's okay.
Okay. Then let's go. Shopping episode, but no pets this time.
You and I are also ones who didn't get pets last time.
I know, I'm just saying.
Does that mean that you're shooting to get pets this time?
No.
Believe it or not, I'm not always trying to collect NPCs.
I do not believe it.
I am.
I didn't collect Gregor and Frank
No.
and Alexa and Nigel.
I collected Virgil.
And that came with Alexa, and Nigel came with
Right.
Alexa.
But I didn't specifically bring those along. I just brought Virgil.
All right.
We're like clarifying this. It has absolutely nothing to do with the story. And if you're watching, I apologize. We're just trying to clarify some things here.
Story's off to an exciting start.
I'm excited. All right, so you guys make the several-hour trip in system to Byzantium Secundus. It is sort of this sapphire world that you can see as it's kind of growing larger in the viewport. It is about the same size as Terra, but a lot more ocean. But very soon you find yourself heading down into atmosphere and getting... Well, here's the question. Where are you wanting to land, you guys? There is an engineer guild presence here on Byzantium Secundus. There are...
Is there a church port?
There is. Sanctuary Aeon has one, and the Battle Order has one at the Cathedral of St. Maya.
Battle Order... Unless we want to, make a Lestra.
Or, sorry, Temple of Vladimir.
I am going to point out that a certain Mr. Vladimir really apparently wants to put serum into me.
Not Vladimir.
No, one of his followers from...
Yes.
That's fine, don't worry about it.
Okay.
It only hurts if your bones turn to chalk and crack.
But you get a sweet hair color out of it.
Yeah. Or if your first heart explodes while your second heart is being grown.
Mm-hmm.
That can also happen.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Or if your ribs fuse too tightly. These are all, legitimate concerns.
And I am concerned about all of those. Okay, but I am not your apprentice.
Okay.
So you want to... Are you going to try
Does
and
that
land
then make you my charge?
engineer of the ship you're on.
Okay, great.
All right, so you're trying to land at the cathedral, or the
Cathedral.
the battle order monastery, or the main cathedral.
Battle Order Monastery.
Okay.
It's a baby.
Might still pick that up.
It's okay.
All right, so it doesn't take very long for Jex to open a line for you.
Hello?
This is Brother Emerson Long of the Temple of Vladimir. Who is this? How did you get this channel?
This is Gemma.
Sister.
This is Sister Battle Gemma. And I just got it.
And you have... and you have clearance.
I have clearance. Do you need my codes?
Yes. No one lands at the Temple of Vladimir unless they are approved and authorized.
Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop.
You've not been here before, have you, Sister Gemma?
Nope.
Very well. Follow this course precisely. And he sends over a landing.
What was his name again?
Emerson.
Yep. Brother Emerson. All hail the Emperor. And he,
Hail the Emperor!
as you approach, Temple of Vladimir is a very battle-ordery looking redoubt. And it is not an open, like the grounds are not in the open air. In fact, your landing coordinates seem to take you through a wall. And as you get closer, the wall kind of retracts.
Oh, good, because, like, that grip that Calypso had on my shoulder was really starting to hurt.
Are you flying?
He's talking to me like I'm flying.
Okay.
Are you?
Probably not, let's be honest.
All right. When you land, you can see that there are about a dozen of the monastic order small gunships prepping gear. They seem to be just kind of going through routine maintenance, but there's a lot of ordnance packed into this bay.
Ooh.
You kind of relegated to a small corner on the far side of the...
Okay.
All right, as you land, you definitely see there are two members of your order in kind of the downtime, not in armor, in the robes of the monastic tradition. What?
I said it must be nice.
And they kind of walk up to the ship and stand at the back, waiting for the ramp to lower.
Well, I guess here we go.
So you are going to go talk to them.
Yes. We're just here to park, right?
Yes, I thought so.
Okay, great. So, is it just you and me? Is everybody else staying here? Anybody else want to come? Virgil, you want to come?
Virgil will come with you if you think I should go out into this
Probably not.
monastery, pilgrim.
Puritan. No, you should probably stay here.
Alexa, do you need any medical supplies?
We need quite a few. We have
Okay, so we need spacesuits.
between what Gregor went through and what Nigel went through and what your engineering master went through.
And I went through some.
Our supplies have been quite diminished. There is a Sanctuary Aeon chapel, if I remember here, in the Agora. I can go speak. I believe Deacon Shem is the one who oversees that.
Do you and maybe Alestra want to go do that? Do you want to go do that?
I can go do that. I feel like Alestra has a lot on her plate.
Do you
In all
wanna-
honesty, I'm not sure that should do bringing her into Sanctuary Aeon.
True.
After
Do you want
what
to
she
take
admitted.
someone with you?
I can take Nigel with me.
Okay. Is he walking okay?
It will do him good to get out.
Okay.
I just don't want anybody going by themselves. Okay.
We will meet you back here.
Few hours?
Mm-hmm.
Very well.
Okay.
Lower the ramp and go down.
You can see that the ranking sister here is. You can tell the sister waiting for you at the end of the ramp is the ranking sister here. You have heard of her. Like you, the battle order is not that large, right? And so those who sort of attain a celebrity status, it kind of
Permeates.
You know that Sister Theophana is known for her role in the battles on Stigmata, where it was rumored that she and Alexius, Emperor Alexius, had a thing.
Had a thing with
Yeah.
Emperor. A air quotes thing.
Sister Gemma, welcome to Byzantium Secundus. To what do we owe this visit?
Well, we have been traveling through the stars and needed a resupply. And there's no place I trust more than a battle order monastery.
I don't know what we can resupply you with.
More just a place to start from.
Well, you are always welcome here. I've heard this ship was involved with some inquisitorial detail on the outer rim of the system.
Yes, we were helping out Inquisitor Mattises? Is that his name?
Alphonsus.
Alphonsus. With the disappearance of our crew members and appearance of some interesting materials.
Did you find out what was going on? There's been a plague on the outer edge of the system for quite some time.
Well, that's a long story. Yes. How much do I want to tell him?
Not much.
Yes, I think we took care of the problem. It was some rogue tech that went astray.
No call for the order?
No,
It's all taken care of then?
taken care of.
How long do you think you'll be staying on Byzantium Secundus?
Not long, maybe a day. Really just resupply. Didn't want to get caught up in the guild, goings on of the guilds on a daily basis, so figured this was the best place to come without getting caught up in that.
And where are you headed to next?
Holy Terra via Pentateuch.
Interesting. See me before you leave. I may have need of a courier.
We can do that.
Right. We will keep your ship here. I will post guards at the end of the ramp here and ensure that it remains secure.
Appreciate that. Know I can always count on the order.
Of course. And she turns around and just kind of heads back out, and you see two monks in full armor kind of come up and stand at the end of the ramp of the Oh Boii.
Pardon me. Alright, so we'll head out.
Yeah, do we need any foodstuffs?
No, that's stuff you were
Or
resupplied with.
any other general goods?
Aside from what you guys want,
Aside from spacesuits?
spacesuits and anything else you guys want to find in the Agora.
I was looking for any other engineering repairing supplies for it. Just because, man, I've had to, fix the engines on the Oh Boii multiple times, and haven't been on it that long.
Box of spare parts.
Right? Like, it's a little extreme, I feel. So yeah, the box of spare parts.
Ye old spare parts. Ye old spare parts shop.
Right.
FYI, I did ask, and Calypso will lend me some money if I need it. Or spacesuits.
Okay. Did she tell you how much she had?
Yes. She said somewhere between 1,500 and 2,000. She thinks it's closer to the 1,500 mark.
Okay.
So. Sweet.
All right.
I won't use it all. I asked her if she had enough to buy an engine, and I got a very aggressive text back from her on that one.
Do we sense that there's anything off with the battle order, or are they just business as usual?
Give me an intuition.
Oh no.
An intuition plus observe roll.
You totes got this.
Woo! I need 9.
I wish I knew anything about this.
Ooh, 2!
All right. There definitely seems to be, they seem to be preparing for something. Like,
okay.
Routine maintenance doesn't account for, all of the gunships being inspected. And, you see people moving crates of ammo around. And, yeah.
What they're arming up for, or for ammo?
I mean, if you want to buy some ammo for me, that'd be sweet. But, no, more of the, like, hey, where you guys going?
Oh, okay. I'm not smooth.
Hey, cowboy!
So as we leave, maybe I'll just catch one of the monks that seems to be doing inventory.
Okay.
Not guarding our ship, because that's priority.
Sure.
And try and casually ask, so you, seem to be gearing up for something. I've been in kind of the outer reaches. Have I missed something? That's not how the order works, Jessa.
I learned this from Calypso.
Yeah, that's not how it works here.
Yes, are you not? It's Ravenwatch. Are you not part of this operation? You've not been read into it?
No.
You'll have to talk with Theophana then.
Ravenwatch. Okay. Like I said, I've been out of comm for a while, so maybe I just missed the memo. I'll definitely check in.
You better check in soon. If you're leaving with us, we're leaving next couple of days, so...
Got it.
And then he goes back to doing what he was doing.
Okay, great.
Are there any, like, labels, like shipping labels on these things?
Nope. Not at all. And if you get too close to them, somebody definitely waves you off.
Hey! What's up?
Go away.
I'm going!
Alright. Well then, to the Agora.
Once we're, like, outside, I'm gonna just kind of turn to Gemma and be like, I'm really proud of the fact that we just walked past a situation that could have dragged us in, and we could have gotten sidetracked, but we're staying focused. We have a mission.
It's what meditation does for you.
Spacesuits.
Keeps you locked in.
Yes. Right.
So as soon as you leave the Temple to Vladimir,
It explodes behind you.
the smell of salt water just kind of is just ever present. You leave the smell of like gunmetal and gunpowder.
Comforting smells.
Right, yeah. And you
Sure.
you step out into sort of this seaside city that sits on a number of terraces, like cliff terraces, and you can see that the city kind of stacks down. The main road kind of zigs and zags down, and you can see the agora, the grand market at the bottom. The sounds of gulls
It's a long way
and
down.
people, the sounds of just, the normal sounds of the rhythm of the city and people talking, and the dull thrum of hover vehicles as they sort of make their way above, and the clip-clop of horse-drawn wagons and carriages as they move through the city. This whole thing kind of is the microcosm of what Alexius's empire will be if his vision kind of goes forward from here. And so finding the agora is not that hard. It's about an hour's walk.
Can we
Down?
go straight down, or do we have to zigzag?
You have to meander your way down. And the
Hello.
Temple of Vladimir is sort of offset from the rest of the city. Like, it's almost as if they wanted a very hard to reach and highly defensible place.
If you go running and just jump.
Have you ever
Believing
seen
you
the
can
ocean
fly
before?
and being able to fly are two totally different things.
We can do like a swing by.
Get enough sand in our clothes to hate sand forever.
Something like that, yeah.
Sweet. Okay.
So we'll meander on down.
All right.
Do we see any, fun food stalls or anything on the way?
Oh, yes. There's Dimitri's rat on a stick.
Street meat!
There's mystery street meat with mystery street meat sauce. Guaranteed to affect you in 1d6 hours. But yes, the smells of different...
Six
We got
hours.
time.
The smells of the different food vendors and the different inns and the different just even smaller markets and vendors that kind of pack the streets. Again, it's a lot like Lemminkainen was, where you'll have a very shiny Second Republic building occupied by some member of one of the guilds next to several small 2-story stone buildings that look like they were built maybe 100 years ago. And again, it's one of those things where, especially in Byzantium Secundus, the older places are in some ways the more technologically advanced places.
Right.
While we're walking, I want to look for not street meat, but maybe
Like specifically not street meat, anything that
specifically
doesn't?
not street meat. So maybe candy,
Okay.
fruit or candy, and some place that might sell some kind of scarf.
Okay. You can definitely find both of those things. They're not. It's really just. It's not that it doesn't exist on Byzantium Secundus. It's more of how long will it take you to find something.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Just as we're meandering, we'll look for both of those.
Okay. You definitely find them on the way down.
Sweet. You want some candy?
Yes. Did you pay for it?
Yeah. How much would it run me?
300. No. Like 3 Firebirds for the two things.
It's been a rough couple days. You want some candy?
Yes.
You do find a when you get down to the main agora, it's a large open air market. There are all of the guilds have a presence here, and you have a lot of people who aren't guild members. They're independent craftsmen, and they're street hawkers, and stuff that definitely seems to be repurposed and may or may not function as advertised. But it really just is sort of where you want to go.
Spacesuits!
Yes.
So the Charioteers Guild is going to have spacesuits.
Okay,
there are
Charioteers
also
Guild.
several people who are selling older tech, like repurposed stuff, and again, more antique.
And I'm super interested in that. but-
Can I keep an eye out for anything that might have even partial iconography of Beatrice on it from the older tech as we're going?
Sure, give me a Faith plus Observe roll. And then what are you looking for? You're looking for spacesuits?
Definitely for spacesuits. Older tech is very interesting. And I guess that would just kind of be anything that catches Jex's eye. Because she's not really looking for something in particular. So just kind of anything that would catch her eye that either would remind her of someone on the crew to get a present for, make her think of Basarian, or just something that looks interesting that she could fiddle with.
Alright.
Because I'm still working on my womp gun, but...
Give me a perception plus observe roll. What'd you get?
I need a 14, I got a 16.
Okay. I will get back to.
10.
Success.
Alright, so you can see that the Charioteers Guild are selling spacesuits. Your guess is, they seem to be running about 100 Firebirds apiece.
Okay.
If you want to get some of those antique ones that you're looking at, they're about 50 Firebirds apiece.
Okay. With money from Alestra/Calypso, I would like to get a charioteer's space suit.
Hey!
Good gravy. For each...
Because we wrecked 3, right?
We've wrecked a good... I don't think we have any left. I'm trying to decide if we want more than 4. Like, because 4 for us, it'd be 7 total for Alexa, Nigel.
Woof. Could we
And that's
find...
a lot.
Could you find from one of the antique ones just a helmet that we could put on mine and maybe tinker to make my suit a self-contained suit?
That's the thing. I would like to get with Alestra and Calypso's money, and I would put in for a suit. Get enough for at least the core of us, if not all 7. And then I would also like to pick up at least one of the older ones to tinker with.
All right.
Is there like a bulk discount?
There's not.
Okay, do we get 7 or 4? Calypso had 4 to begin with, and I think we don't have any, really. We have the one that's scratched and acid-eaten that I wore. I think that's the only one we have left.
Did Calypso's get wrecked? I know there was the one that Nigel wrecked, and then you and...
Alestra.
I
don't know if there's still one more, and I'd hate to...
Right. I'm
So
saying
maybe just...
she has no money. So 4!
4. And
then get one of the antique ones.
And one of the antique ones. So 4 from the Charioteers Guild.
Okay.
And then one of the antique ones to tinker with.
Is there any discount for a member of the church?
No.
Trying.
I know you are. You're really trying.
I'm really trying. Hey, I figure, can't hurt to ask.
So that's $450. Do you have any money?
Sure, I can chip in 100 of my 400.
I have 265, so I was
Woo!
thinking 250.
250. Okay,
And
I
then
can chip
100
in.
from Calypso.
I can chip in the 200 I just got.
You can chip just if at least 100, and then I'll take 100 from Calypso, and then Jexa, the young girl who you've decided to mother, will pay 250.
That's why I just offered to pay 2.
Oh, okay.
Smart Alec. Do you want 150 or 2?
2 would be great.
All right, so you're buying 4 spacesuits and 1 antique suit.
Yes.
So that means you have a total of 5 spacesuits.
Yes. The antique one is with hopes to repurpose
That's
it.
fine. I just wanted to make sure I knew exactly how many spacesuits you had.
Possibly 6
For purposes.
with Calypso's. If you make us choose between NPCs...
Oh, I'm totally going to make you choose between NPCs. Why would
Can we... Okay, so with the antique, I can
Jexa.
chip in 50 more to get... Okay, so here's a question. Is there any way to manipulate my armor to make it self-contained if I get like an antique spacesuit and have her cannibalize it?
It would take a lot of work to do that. And the problem with the antique spacesuits is also the fact that it's not just so much... So, no, for the
It's
fact
not like
that,
just putting a diving bell on and I'm suddenly like...
No, because your armor isn't sealed. So it's
Okay.
like... Your armor's designed so it doesn't impede your mobility.
Mm-hmm.
And all spacesuits are hindering because they don't care about your mobility. They're trying to keep you alive.
We should maybe work on something for just breathing in space, because, I've nearly been sucked out twice.
Now, if you can get,
I know there's fancier armor,
the Cerma
but that's
Steel
really expensive.
exoframe that also has the adept robes provided by the Battle Brother Order, then yes, that thing is totally sealed and ups your resistance to 10.
And how much would that run me?
It looks like 12,000 Firebirds plus.
Ooh, but maybe if I get in on this Ravenwatch thing, I can get a new fancy suit. Anyway,
Okay, so since he's counting, do we need to pick up another?
I don't have much more to throw into this.
I know you don't, but if I do,
You don't have to buy more. I was just saying I wanted to know how many you had for my notes.
I mean, I can chip in another 100.
right now I'm asking.
Well, here's a question.
So you guys are standing in the door to the Charioteers Guild with like 4 duffel bags
Well,
and then
Missy,
like an antique spacesuit thrown over probably Gemma's armor.
Oh, let's see if maybe we could hire a porter. Would I even fit in full armor in a spacesuit?
No.
Okay.
No.
Then, maybe I don't need a spacesuit, because I'm not going to fit in it anyway.
But at this point, Gemma, this is when you hear the scream.
So we're going to the beach, right?
You can see across the agora, a young woman is kind of being harassed by 2 thugs as she's trying to fight her way into an alley, and they're kind of keeping them back, and you sort of see someone taking someone away.
Okay, I'm totally sitting there going, okay, we actually want 5 spacesuits.
I go running. I just go
One
running.
antique. Gemma, here's the money. Can you hold these? I will be right back.
All right.
I mean, like, will you keep them for me? Or do I have to buy them again?
I mean, I would never have thought of that until you said it right now.
Never mind.
I go running with my hand on the hilt of my sword.
All right.
So that would be 5 spacesuits and an antique.
I know. I have
Okay.
it.
Adjusted.
I have adjusted my notes accordingly.
That's the one that Calypso had.
Yep.
Okay.
Except I don't fit in one. Okay, cool. Running! What do I see when I get there?
As you kind of make your way across the agora, people seem to be sort of... Whatever's going on, most of the vendors are trying to talk over it, and they're not paying attention to it. And when you get there, you clearly hear, "Give me my son back." And listen, lady, it's going to be much easier for you if you just forget you had a kid and walk away. He's already gone.
What are the people wearing?
The woman is wearing kind of...
Well, the thugs.
The thugs? Thug clothes.
So they're not wearing, like, battle order.
No, they're totally wearing... they look a lot like what Nigel is wearing, so like the tight-fitting leather pants, the ruffled shirt, and the leather jacket. Not the ruffled shirt.
Oh, hey, I know you guys.
Excuse me.
Oh, boy.
Draw the sword.
The one on the left kind of lets go and puts his hands up, and the one on the right goes, and he pulls out a grenade. Back off, or we all go down.
That's fine by me.
Is it? There's a lot of what you people like to call innocence.
So if I get to the, like, alley side and I see them... backpack around the corner.
He keeps...
Does he pull the pin?
Yeah. Like, he's got the pin in one finger and the grenade, and he's holding the catch
And
down
he's
on
right
it.
outside the alley?
Oh, he's holding the catch on it?
Yeah.
So I couldn't, like, shoot the grenade,
You could.
which would, like, stop it from exploding?
No,
No.
totally cause it to explode.
You've played in the Torg game. You know what happens when you shoot things that look like they could explode. They do
know.
explode.
I do know.
Nerds, I kind of want to bum rush him.
Ah. None of your business, sister. Go back to a nunnery. And he keeps looking down the alleyway to see, and at this point you can see that the person is at the far end of the alley.
Holding
that
the
kind
kid?
of cuts through. Yeah.
Can I have gone around to see where he's going?
You didn't.
Oh, I didn't. Okay,
You
I didn't see him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna bum rush him.
All right. I'm gonna need.
Terrible idea.
Sort of.
It really is. Do I see the woman standing there?
Yeah. Okay, so you're going to try and pull the woman to cover. You're
Yeah,
gonna
because
try
I
and get
see
there
her,
before he
yeah.
does. So this is going to be a dexterity plus fight roll.
Can I give you my weird point?
Yours is going to be a dexterity
Sure.
plus vigor
Take a weird
roll.
point.
Make this favorable.
Dex
And
plus
this is
vigor.
going to be a demanding task for...
Dex plus fight.
Hard task for you, demanding task for you.
This
Hard is
4.
Oh, I don't want to blow up.
Did you roll double nat 20s?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's what I did.
Well, I really hope I save this woman now.
Nat 20s are good in this game, right?
I mean...
I was successful. And I made my hard save.
All right, so that means the damage will be halved for you and the woman.
Excellent.
All right, Gemma, you go rushing in, and he goes...
Hey, before,
And the guy next to him is like, fuck me. As he lets go, and the grenade explodes.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah.
All right, so I need to see... Give me a second here.
Hey, one of those partial advancements was one more vitality.
Hey! Oh.
All right.
Son of a 2 natural 20s! I never roll that well in other games.
No, you don't. That's fine.
Character creation's fun, right?
It is! Once you get into the swing of things.
Explosions ignore all resistance except armor. Okay, good to know. None of you have extra resistance except for armor.
I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I have stoic body,
Well,
which ups my body resistance. If I spend more victory points, can I increase the
Your resistance?
damage, or can I decrease the damage taken by me and the woman?
I will allow you to spend your victory points to increase your Oh no, it ignores all resistance.
Because you said it was a hard, and I was able to do that. I still have victory points.
Well, you've already reduced the damage to half, which is
Right. But if I spend more, could I reduce it to a quarter for me and the woman?
I would say that's a Herculean task, which is 12. All right, well, dude, let's go with the grenade. Things I did not expect to happen.
Dude borked himself.
Dude, he and his buddy are just
Borked?
gone. Like,
That's really sad.
gone. All right, so, what is your resistance?
7.
All right, and what is your resistance?
My
on your
resistance is 4. I think my armor is just 2.
armor? Okay. All right. So nothing goes up from
You saw
there.
where my mind was going with this, right?
You take 5 points of vitality.
Ow!
You take 10.
Okay. Okay. That's better than I thought.
Well, but here's the thing. They are also, You are mangled. You are both mangled, which means you cannot recover that vitality until you have surgery on the wound.
I don't want to be mangled. Why am I mangled?
Okay.
Because a frag grenade went off.
But I went around the corner!
So he's standing outside the edge of the alley. There is
I was trying to push him in, so if he dropped it, it went off in the alley. But, nat 20s!
When your senses come back, there is still the ringing. People are screaming. They are running from the alleyway. There are two mostly
nerds! I could have surged!
human-ish remains. As the frag grenade, it's fragmentation, so there were just shards. You have shards, across your back. The woman who was kind of ducking, I assume when you said you kind of pulled her, you kind of,
Yeah.
So your back, her back.
And so, we landed on top of the spacesuits.
The spacesuits are fine.
I got the spacesuits.
They're fine! We can accomplish our one goal!
Gemma, you are standing there, blood just kind of coursing down the side of your face, little fragments of metal.
Mm-hmm. But with my training, I know you don't take a frag grenade every day, but I'm assuming...
You've taken at least one before.
Yeah. Can I get up and survey and see...
You may. As you kind of get up, it's going to be a demanding task, so perception plus observation. What do you want to do? The woman underneath you is screaming.
I'm going to get up and kind of, you're okay. Ow. Okay, now I need you to move. I need my spacesuits.
This is the most pain you have ever been in.
I fully believe that. I did break my hand for 4, and that was ow, that hurts. This is
yeah, this is layers of skin, you have things inside your flesh.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
You look so dope.
Well, with my short hair, it's
What'd you get?
One of my buns is just on fire. I failed. I needed a 10.
No! Not canon.
You lost your hair.
No.
Apparently not canon.
No. I needed a 10. I got an 11.
Okay.
Wasn't another 20, though.
The alleyway is filled with rubble and smoke and a fine red mist. Behind you, merchants are kind of picking themselves up. This is a massive sort of terrorizing event that just went down. You do hear the sound of there's a siren going off. There are you can hear loudspeakers. Citizens of the Empire, remain calm. Order is being restored. Everyone stay where they're at. And you can hear again, you kind of hear the sound of horses, but their hooves seem to ring really loud, and the sirens seem to be coming from the same directions.
Okay, so the woman who is sitting on top of our spacesuits.
Yes, the woman that you used her body and your body
I have the suits. Dude, I have one job on this spaceship.
Hey, we were successful in our one mission for the day. That's all that matters. Get spacesuits. I have a med kit, so I'm going to turn to Jexa.
Well, I gotta get surgery.
I know, but I can at least stop the bleeding.
Sure, okay.
Right?
Yes, so you can, if you take, when you take a mangled wound, this is the first time you guys have done this. So
True that.
So basically what it is some weapons are so
You just started running tally.
bad.
Lightning 4. Space 2. Frag grenade 1.
Right, seriously.
They are so bad
We need a stat keeper.
that they require additional healing to tests to even see if you can heal from them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you use your treat wounds, which is what the med kit allows you to do,
Yes.
if you use that maneuver,
Mm-hmm.
it'll heal 1 vitality and you will be able to remove the mangled state.
Okay.
Oh.
If you don't take care of it before the end of the scene,
Okay.
then it requires an operate.
Okay.
On top of it.
Okay.
Okay.
So, what is treat wounds again?
Remedy and...
Remedy and wits, and this is a demanding test, which means you need to spend at least 6.
Hang on. Give it to me.
The med kit?
I have a 13
Okay.
in wits and
Have
remedy.
you done this before?
Yes. Don't ask Alestra about it. It was rough. It's fine. So I currently have 13.
I'd give you an inspiring speech, but I have no BP.
No, you're fine.
Is this a new scene when I've had my surge back?
This is a whole new,
Yeah,
I will
surge.
surge
Not that would help with the 20s.
13. I'll take...
Nothing can help the 20s.
Yeah, the double 20s was...
Straight just deuces. Thanks,
Yeah.
Mark.
I'll do 5. So that is 18 or better.
Okay.
Come on!
18!
You critted!
Nice! Alright, so
Yeah,
that just gives you 18 temporary to use.
Mm-hmm.
You will have to spend
Do I get a weird point out of that?
8.
Yes.
You do get a weird point out of that. You have to spend 8 just to treat the mangled state.
Okay.
Treat yourself. Or the lady.
Can I do both? Can I do multiple people?
You have to roll each
Okay,
Each
so
time
this
for
one
someone different.
was on you.
You were the lady. Because is she mangled too?
everyone who got hit by this grenade is mangled.
Yeah, do a... Gemma will direct you to either do it to yourself or the lady.
Okay. Ugh, man, then I will do it on her then.
Okay, so all it does is
What can I do with the remaining 10?
so you can spend it to heal 5.
Okay, so I will heal her
Okay.
then. So she is
Yep.
healed. Okay. Cool.
You have enough time for one more treatment before the knights
You?
get here.
Gemma will always tell you to fix yourself.
Okay.
Tell you that for a
Fix yourself. All right.
Yeah, that's all Gemma's training is like civilians first, you last.
13, 14.
You're lucky because her training also includes cut down that heretic. So it's a good thing that this is the part of the training that kicks in.
All right. I'm gonna go up to 17. 4. That's not enough, is it?
It's not-
And I can't use anything that I already have.
No, because this is all temporary.
Okay.
So
So it's not enough.
all right. At this point, 4 knights in House Hawkwood regalia kind of get up. 2 of them get down, and they start. You can see that they have a red cross on their right shoulder, and they start spreading out and start treating people in the crowd.
I will call one over for Jaxa.
Oh, they're coming.
Well, I'm sure.
The other 2 are coming for you,
Okay.
sister.
Sir.
Guy takes his helm off. Platinum locks kind of cascade down.
Does he
He does not shake them out.
in Gemma's kind of adult state,
Sorry,
she's
is this
like,
Evan?
do I see a bat?
I'm going to need you to tell us what is going on and what happened.
There was a man with a grenade.
I can. And he looks down, and the
There's
guy with the
boots.
grenade's body kind of starts here and then goes down.
And he threatened the marketplace. And he threatened this woman's son.
I need you to stop yelling.
I tried to take him out in the alley, but it didn't work.
What?
They were,
He pulled a grenade,
and they were taking.
and they were taking this woman's son without her permission. And I tried to take him out, but it didn't work, and I apologize.
Wait, what?
Ow!
Damn Morlocks.
Okay, so I did the right thing. Other than blood people. But that wasn't me, that was him.
We will get you lifted to to Sanctuary Aeon. We will have.
Make sure she gets treated.
We will take care of both. We will take care of both of you. Oh, but yeah, you did get 2 natural 20s. So you're going to have to inspect the spacesuits afterwards to make sure they went through a traumatic experience. So,
Blame Mark. That was Mark's dice.
we are going to take our break here. We will be back in 20 minutes to see if the spacesuits are okay.
I do want to get information
Priorities.
from the woman, but yes.
Mm-hmm.
But you can conduct your investigations, your interrogations, or retreat back to the ship however you like when we get back from break. We will be back in 20 minutes.
Through.
And as I have said earlier this week, this will be our last game until December. We are taking the week of Thanksgiving off for most of our games. I believe the 5th edition game will still take place on Black Friday, but we will be out for the week, so I hope you're enjoying the show. Thanks to everybody who's watching or is watching this on YouTube. Thanks to all of our subscribers and all of our followers and all of our patrons. Especially thanks to our 2 new patrons who joined or up this week. We really appreciate all of you. So we will be back in 20 minutes, and this is Fading Suns, the crew of the Oh Boii, and this is Iconic Production. We'll see. All right, and we're back. So when we last left off, ow! Woo!
That was quite accurate.
Had 20 minutes to think about how I was going to bring back.
What?
What?
What? Your what hurts?
Mom. Mom. That's how you get tinnitus. So
We don't have to roll for that, do we?
no, don't worry. I've got your tinnitus rolls. That's not good for you.
I'm only 16.
I'm just going to sit here while you're thinking with that noise being made in the microphone.
My AI will help me drown it out.
No, that's not how AIs work. Especially your AI.
Ooh, but the tinnitus might drown out the demon in your head.
It's also not how demons work. So in neither of those things do they actually require your eardrums.
In my mind.
Basically, it just comes up when you have to try to sleep.
White noise. We'll get you a white noise machine.
Yeah. So you're standing
We'll
there
just get Frank
before.
to
Yeah, Frank will stab out your eardrums while you sleep. Don't worry about that. So there you are, 2 knights of Hawkwood, 2 bloody corpses of the thugs too close to the frag grenade. Medics moving through the crowd.
We took the majority of it. It was the thugs and then us, and then the crowd got hit, but not as bad.
Not nearly
They more
as
got
bad.
like hit with parts of us.
Well, no, I mean, it's a frag grenade and it explodes to in the tens of meters.
Right, but still, they were less than.
They were definitely less
Someone's
than
wearing
you.
bits of Gemma.
Yes.
Poor soul.
Bits of Gemma, soon to be available as a fragrance in the fall iconic line.
I don't know that I support that.
It's musky.
Slightly burnt, with a hint of
Ozone?
hair, with a little ozone, and some musk, apparently. So, you stand there with 2 Knights of House Hawkwood.
Can you get medical attention for my friend, please?
We can take you guys in and have you treated at the Sanctuary Aeon Station.
I'm tracking. I'm good.
Did you see where they took the child?
They went down the alley. Sorry. They went down the alley. Is that better?
No, there's definitely sewer access there. Damn it.
I tried. I tried real hard.
You seem to try. Did you set the grenade off, or did they?
No, they did. I tried to keep the grenade from getting everybody else.
They've been getting more desperate.
What are they desperate for? Jackson, I'm not yelling, right?
No. You're fine.
He puts his helmet back on and turns the mic way down. Come with us.
Wait,
Can you ride?
what about her?
Is she with you?
It's
She's
her
the mother.
son.
Bring her as well.
And the spacesuits. They're really important.
They look like they've taken some shrapnel.
No!
They haven't. They're fine.
They didn't.
2 natural 20s. Just 1.
They're fine.
Doses.
Can the other natural 20 just be that I blew out my cool little light and the spacesuits are fine?
Yeah.
Why would you do this to us?
We had one mission for this night.
I just spent
and we
money.
accomplished it 10 minutes in.
I did not say they were damaged. I said you would have to inspect that they are damaged. Would you rather me not say something and then have you like put them on and be like, what are all these flechette wounds in my space?
No, I was going to inspect them,
But you had the guy insinuate that they are blown to bits.
Come with us.
You can't carry them.
Even you are not able to carry all 5 of them with that much wounds. The knight's companion will take.
My blood
2 of
seals the holes in the spacesuits.
Yeah, it's also not how blood works. I think, JD, we need a running track of like that's how this doesn't work, or that's not how that works.
But with the mods, my blood doesn't self-seal stuff now?
No. It's never self-sealed stuff. Aside from wounds. Which is what all blood does.
Okay, so
You have more coagulants. That also works on metal and vinyl.
Yeah, with the genetic advancements, you think they would make blood go a step further. Because, I'm going to be
Do you
losing
really
a lot
want
of it.
your blood sealing things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, valves.
Orifices.
It doesn't
Sphincters.
self-seal them. But anyway, carry on.
All right, so they lead you through the agora. The knight who you spoke with kind of takes both horses and is moving people out of the way. And you can see that the siren is built into their armor, and it has been muted, and now it's just repeating official knights or knights on official Hawkwood business out of the way.
Jackson, can you make me one of those?
What?
Sorry. Can you make me one of those?
Yes.
Good lord. So they lead you to a small station not far from here on the edge of the agora, and you can see the Hawkwood crest is above the entrance to the building. And as you come in, you can see that there is like the young man behind the desk. Kind of his eyes go wide, and he stands up. No, it's all right. They're with us. Call the sanctuary and get some people in here.
How old is this young man?
The die says 17.
I reach over, I kind of do one of these, and I just kind of go for something on Jax's face. You'll look better if you don't have that in there.
Stop it! Oh, you're not doing it anymore. Okay.
What are you doing? Come with me.
We're disoriented.
You are apparently very disoriented. They lead you into a small back room. You can see there are cells on the other side of the room, but this one just seems like a large room with a couple of tables. The young man from the front kind of comes back, and he starts pouring glasses of water and setting them down.
Thank you.
You are most welcome. We will get to that. You don't have any arterial spray yet. Yeah, don't worry, your blood sealed it. Your blood sealed your wounds as well.
No, thank you.
So, tell me again what happened. And he touches a space on the table, and you can see like dots start moving across
Okay.
the table.
I'm going to turn to the woman here and go, your name is...
And you see speaker 1, your name is, and it kind of scrolls across the table. I'm Piera.
And
Piera Bellini.
And the Morlock people took your son.
They took him, yes.
How long ago?
Your friend was...
Like in the marketplace?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so we were in a shop buying spacesuits.
While this was happening.
It's a lot of spacesuits.
Well, there's a lot of us. They're just not here. And there was a scream, and I saw them taking her son, so I ran to investigate.
It's true.
And then the dude pulled a grenade.
Is also true.
And in an attempt to get him out of the way, I attempted to tackle the grenade. But the idiot let go and blew himself up. And me. And
Yes, we have been having issues with them. We've called them the Morlocks because they retreat into the sewers. We have no clue who they are or why they are taking children.
How much has this happened before?
This is maybe the dozenth time this month. It has been getting more frequent over the last couple of months.
they normally threaten with grenades?
Normally not. This is the first time they've moved to military-grade weapons. But they have normally left mothers and fathers bleeding out of stomach wounds or with their throats slits in the alley.
She's alive. That's good.
Yes, she is a wreck.
But she's alive.
They're there.
From everything we've seen, most of the merchants in the Agora have started turning a blind eye. We don't know whether they're paying off the merchants or the merchants are more likely scared.
That's what I noticed. No one helped.
It's a good thing you were there. On behalf of Emperor Alexius and House Hawkwood, I thank you. And you as well. What are your names?
My name is Sister Gemma.
Are you stationed at Vladimir's temple?
No.
Are you stationed here on Byzantium Secundus?
No.
Hence the spacesuits you are replenishing a ship.
I am assigned to a ship and her crew, and we have been doing stuff.
You are the ones who investigated.
Yes.
Station columnus' issue.
Yes.
I read a report. You had spacesuits that were lost.
Mm-hmm.
You are the one who were working with the Inquisition.
Yes.
Could you get a message to the Inquisitor for me?
Sure.
Yes.
Are you still working for the Inquisition? We could use somebody who has...
We do not have the writs of Inquisition unless we forge one. No, we do not still have the writs of Inquisition. He requested them back once our job was complete.
But we have his phone number.
Totally do.
His one-time access, or his access code?
Yeah.
Because I don't think we've used it yet.
No, and his is not a one-time.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we totally do. We totally call him up.
We can put you in touch. Can you write down the message, though? Because we're a little...
Oh, yes, please, do you need any more water?
Oh. Yes, please.
Was that an O or an owl?
That was an owl.
Lorenzo, please go get our guests more water.
Lorenzo.
Very well.
You said that out loud. Because if you did, you just shouted it.
Yes? Is there something else I can get you? You seem to say my name very loudly as if you were trying to get my attention.
I'm sorry. Do you have anything besides water?
I could make you some, I'm sure we have like protein bars or...
My eye Jackson is just red to hear.
Yeah.
Protein
Probably from the explosion.
Totally from the explosion.
Of lust.
Love.
Gemma tries to mutter under her breath, ruffled shirts, but ends up just yelling.
Protein bar would be great.
Yes, and you, sister? Is there anything you would need?
Do you have any stims?
Yes. And he walks off. All right. So We have tried getting information out of the Battle Order. I even tried reaching out to... Archbishop Palamon himself, but there's no help from the church. There's no help from...
Do they give a reason for why they're not helping?
Battle Order was helping for a while, and then they went silent and have not returned any of my calls, and so there is no more aid from Vladimir's temple.
Okay.
Archbishop Palamon has... I do not know. Bishop Yatari has definitely stonewalled my efforts to get aid from the church. As you may imagine, people going missing in the Agora, while it interests the local knights, is not something that necessarily... It has not reached a sufficient level of...
Not enough people have disappeared for it to be important enough for anybody outside of the area.
Yes.
So it was Archbishop Palamon and Bishop what?
Yatari?
I'm gonna try and... Can I calm the Battle Order?
Yeah.
Okay. Would I be able to get hold of...
And at this point, like, it's been long enough that your hearing is sort of returning to normal. You're not yelling at the top of your lungs. Aside from that Lorenzo thing, because that's hilarious.
It totally happened just like that. And Jackson's like, what else can I get you? Stuff?
Hey,
I'm a flirt.
I will try and calm Theophana.
Okay.
Can I get direct... Would I know if I can get direct access to her, or would I have to...
Probably not. You would have to go through Emerson.
Before you just start calling people, I would like medical attention. I think we should calm our ship.
Right.
For sure. And we need to check these suits.
Well, I'm assuming... They said they were getting medical attention for us.
And
So
I
we're
haven't
waiting.
seen it yet.
So that medical attention...
I put in a call to Sanctuary Aeon. They're preparing a suite for you guys.
Oh.
Okay.
Cool.
As soon as we are done here.
Well, I will call our ship then and tell them where we are going to be.
Don't tell them why. Just tell them we'll be there. Say we're going for a spa day at the...
And I need to look at these spacesuits.
I'm not going to be much... I can help, but I'm most likely going to fail that role.
I got it. You call.
I'm going to try and call the Battle Order.
Okay. You get in touch with Emerson again.
Emerson, just wanting to put it on your radar that a grenade went off in the Agora.
And?
People were hurt. One of the Order is hurt. We think it was the Morlocks.
I'm not familiar with them. I apologize, sister. We are in the middle of preparing for...
Right. I just thought you should know that artillery has gone off in the city. I know you're prepping for something, but that usually raises some eyebrows in the Order when
Do you feel
artillery
like
goes off.
this was directed at you or at the Order?
No, but I feel like it's affecting the city where you reside, and we have an obligation to the people we live among.
We do. We have an obligation to the Empire as well. In this case, the Empire's needs outweigh that of the Agora. He's really tiny on your screen. I see that.
I don't really do that. Right. Well, I just, thought you should know it's happening in your backyard, in the Empire.
I will see if we...
I mean, at this point, I'm assuming he can
Yeah.
see that, half
Yes.
of my face is just shredded.
Yeah. We will... I will tell Theophana, Sister Theophana, but we are leaving in under 48 hours. I don't know what we can do or what we can spare. Are you going to see Sanctuary Aeon for your face?
What's wrong with my face?
As like a chunk of your forehead slips over your eye.
I may need assistance with my armor.
I will see if we can
Investments.
have armorers on hand, but most of them, again, have been tasked with Ravenwatch.
Right, and I'm going to talk to the Order. I may also be tasked with Ravenwatch, so may need...
If you are tasked with Ravenwatch, then fixing your armor will be of top priority.
Excellent.
You have less than 48 hours to make that decision.
Got it.
Hey, Calypso. Everything's fine.
Yeah,
Turn off your
Calypso's
video.
Not,
Oh yeah, no, the video's totally not
Yeah.
on.
Calypso's indisposed at the moment. How's it going, Jackson?
I'm fine. How are you?
I think they're doing well.
Yeah?
Healing up. Yep.
Doing good?
Is he likewise indisposed?
What's up? Did you get those
Just
spacesuits?
Yes.
we got some. I want to double check the condition of them.
You should do that before you buy them.
I did, but
Always check the cow before you drink the milk.
sure. I just wanted you to know that Gemma and I
Yep.
will be going to Sanctuary Aeon and meeting up with Alexa and Nigel there.
Oh, well, I mean... Alright, so, am I supposed to be chaperoning you again?
I have Gemma with me. Why would you need to chaperone me?
I don't know why you're telling me all this.
Lorenzo.
I was going to say, does he hear Lorenzo from Gemma?
No.
Okay, good. I ain't telling Gregor about nobody.
Gemma's just kind of sitting there like, now that she has a minute going. But it's louder than
What
she
does it
thinks.
mean?
I'm just letting you know, so we're not going to come back to the ship right away.
Right. No, I got that.
We'll be a few more hours.
Should we have him look at the suits?
Would you like us to take the suits with us, or do you want to come get them?
Where are you at?
Hawkwood Police Station.
Why? What?
Captain's quarters? Guardhouse?
What?
Agora?
What happened?
I did not do anything.
Yeah, you don't normally end up in a... Alright.
We are not in trouble.
Sure, stick to that.
Ever.
Whatever happened, it wasn't yours.
It never is.
Right.
Because I don't do things like
Right.
this.
Do you have anything contraband on you?
No, of course not. And I wink. And they go, oh,
Ow.
can't see that.
What you need to do is find a way to slip it on one of the knights and then be like, "You're dirty. You let me go or I'll rat you out."
We're not in trouble.
Right, no, right. Not in trouble. And I won't tell Calypso.
Thank you. Just tell her we are going to be at Sanctuary Aeon
Right,
for several hours.
right. Do you need help getting to Sanctuary Aeon?
No, I think we'll be escorted just fine. I'm choosing these words.
Right,
like
I'm
it is.
gonna come get those spacesuits right now.
Okay. Do you want to meet on the way? Or do you just want to come to the guardhouse?
Sure, I can. Yeah, I just stay.
All right, this is where I am. Beep, beep, beep.
Did they mention anything about bribes or
No,
money?
No.
Or do you think that they'd accept a bribe?
no. I don't think it's necessary. Gregor?
Right. No, I understand. I understand.
Gregor?
Yeah.
We witnessed a crime.
Right. You
We
did not
didn't
do the crime.
commit the
Right.
crime.
No, stick to that till I get there.
Everyone already knows that.
Mhm, yeah. No,
That's already
Right.
the story. It's
good
not a
job.
story.
Good job. Stick
Thank you.
to your story.
It's not a story. It's the truth.
One last question.
Sure.
The room that you are in,
Yes.
does it back up to an outside wall?
You don't have to explode the wall. Please
No
do
more
not explode the
explosions.
wall. No more explosions, please.
Wait, no. What?
Nothing.
What do you mean no more explosions?
I mean, I am going to go into Sanctuary Aeon to join up with Alexa and Nigel.
Right, you mentioned that.
Please, no more
I'm
explosions.
confused. Am I supposed to break
No.
you out with
No.
another explosion?
No, you're not.
Did you experience an explosion?
Gregor,
Hang up.
I have spacesuits.
Right.
I am going to Sanctuary Aeon. Why don't you stay with this ship? And I'll meet up with you later. Gemma will carry the spacesuits.
In this scenario,
I heard it.
am I one of the spacesuits? Sanctuary Aeon code for something.
No.
Gregor,
Right.
let me put it this way.
Yep. Following. Tracking. No, everything's fine, Calypso. Just, definitely. Yep.
Gregor,
Yep.
why don't you go see if Calypso needs anything and stay with her?
No, I'm coming to get the spacesuits.
Hey, Jackson, we need to go. So,
Do we actually really need to go?
yeah.
Are they ready to, like, take us?
No, I'm trying to get you.
Right. Just leave the spacesuits.
I have the spacesuits on
Where?
me.
Like, they're
Right.
blinking and she can't see.
Right.
I know.
Where you're at. And I'll come find you. And you definitely hear the sound of like a revolver cylinder snapping into place.
Gregor! Stop,
Right, no.
stay. Stay. Sit.
He hangs up.
As I hear this conversation, I walk
You only
over.
hear her part and only the last bit of it because you were off making your conversation
Oh,
at
that's
the
right,
same
right.
time.
Well, I hear her talk about the spacesuits, and I look at him and go, oh. I like try and like.
Do we have time to
spit
look at the
shine
spacesuits?
You
Are
do have
we
time to look
leaving?
at it.
Like,
No,
what?
you have-
What is the timetable here with the knights?
The knights are waiting to hear back from Sanctuary Aeon.
Okay. So while we're waiting, I would like to inspect the spacesuits.
All right.
I'll help.
Give me a perception plus interface roll.
I'm on it. I'm gonna
I don't
help you.
suppose I get a +2 gold with my think machine.
Sure.
Oh, sweet.
They look great.
Yeah, I don't think you should trust Gemma's inspection.
All right.
All right.
I was successful.
You were successful. All right. So going through all of them is going to cost you 5 VP.
6 or
5.
4.
1 for each.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Weird. It's odd number. I don't know how to handle that. All right.
And they seem to be fine.
Okay.
Like, from what you are looking at,
Mm-hmm.
so you know there are 2 things that you have to inspect with a spacesuit. Visible tears is a big thing,
Mm-hmm.
but they all seem to be okay. Like
Okay.
you don't see any
'Cause the
cuts
duffel
or nicks or
Okay.
anything, even the duffel bags. But micropunctures are a real threat,
Mhm.
especially because they went off, 3 meters from a from a frag grenade.
Right.
That's going to require your tech suite on the Oh Boii.
Okay.
But at least visually, right? Once you've certified a suit, you only do the visual inspections until something, until they don't pressurize.
Right. Okay.
So at your cursory glance says these should be okay.
They don't just have like a giant gash.
Yeah, none of them
So
have.
with the micropunctures, if they end up having them, is that something you can repair, or do
Mhm.
you have to? Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
good. Okay.
Cool.
So is there something Gemma can do to actually be useful today?
She's been super useful. She absorbed a lot of that. Explosions, you got a landing thing. You may investigate some Morlocks. You may get...
I feel like we're going to be in surgery for 2 days.
You will actually be in surgery for a couple of hours. So at this point, Lorenzo comes back with your protein bars
Thank you.
and another cup of water for Jexa.
Thank you.
I kind of do a once-over. Is he healthy looking?
Are you asking him his genetic history?
I'm doing I'm visually, I'm not saying a word.
Visually, you give him the once-over. He doesn't seem to have any, obvious mutations or...
Yeah, that's all I want to do.
Yeah, his face is symmetrical.
When he's not looking, I'm like,
Ow.
oh.
Yep, when she winks, like blood and tears kind of come out, so you're not entirely sure what that message is. All
So
right.
while we're waiting, from somewhere in my robes, pull out the scarf that I bought, and I'm like,
Your scarf survived.
Yes.
It, however, does have several not micro-punctures in it. But it was under your arm. You're
got this so you can pull your hair out of your face now that it's shorter.
Oh.
Luckily, the scarf is also shorter, so it works perfectly.
Cool. Okay. Just trying to be nice.
I appreciate it, thanks.
So the head knight comes back in. Good job. Thank you, Squire Lorenzo. I am, by the way...
That was Maddie, not Gemma. Air quotes.
I'm Mateo Hawkwood, Knight of House Hawkwood. I have got it. Sanctuary Aeon has said they have 3 surgical suites ready for you if you are ready to go have your wounds treated.
Yes.
Excellent.
I do apologize that the needs of the investigation had us interrogate you before.
Mm-hmm. If a delightful gentleman who doesn't seem to understand metaphors shows up,
Who?
just send... His name will be Gregor. If he shows up looking for me, just send him back to his ship. He's the first mate of the ship, and he doesn't always understand what's
One too many frag grenades.
I will make sure that Lorenzo keeps an eye out for him.
Won't be me this time.
All right. So you guys head over to Sanctuary Aeon, and you are there for a not insignificant amount of time. When you guys come out of surgery, your wounds are bandaged. You don't necessarily feel any better, aside from the pain medicine, which does help you feel a little better. The priestess of Sanctuary Aeon, Alexa, is actually the one who greets you when you wake up, and she says, "Listen, you guys took a lot of damage. We were able to deal with some of it, but it's going to be a while before you heal. So basically, you're wounded. Your mangled state has been removed, but you don't recover any vitality from the surgery. They did not roll super well.
Cool.
But we were able to treat Piera.
She was already treated.
Yeah.
They were able to help her even more recover. What happened, you two? You just were supposed to buy spacesuits.
And I did.
Sanctuary Aeon
Yep.
sucks at treating wounds.
That is not what I'm writing.
They took care of your mangled state.
They did.
That's what I have written down. I don't have anything about how much...
Nigel comes in on a wheelchair.
Oh, right, because he's still... half our crew is just blown to bits.
We got the spacesuits.
Right, I heard about that. You didn't get us involved in something else before we're leaving
No.
this.
No. Have you met Piera?
No?
She's a very lovely woman. But not like that, sir.
I wasn't thinking like that. I swear.
I was asking if both you and Alexa had met her.
No. Someone else, one of the other sisters, did her surgery. I attended to you.
Oh, I appreciate that.
So it's all This is Maddie, not Gemma.
Her son was kidnapped in the marketplace. Gemma went to retrieve that son, and someone let off a frag grenade. Hence, ow.
Right.
But that, as long as we're okay with kids being kidnapped in the marketplace, we can totally move on.
We can just head out.
And leave.
Apparently it's the 12th kid that was taken
This month.
It's
ramped up from previous
Right.
months. Yeah.
Right. Parents just get gutted and left to bleed out in the alley.
Alexa is like, we have to get involved And Nigel's like, whoa.
Have you heard of the Morlock?
Right. I was abducted as a child, and I turned out fine. It'll be fine. We should leave Byzantium.
They're taking kids into the sewers.
Nigel, how could you speak like that? Well, I was.
By the Morlock group.
So wait, who abducted you? Let's unpack this a minute.
No.
Do you really want to unpack this right now?
Yeah.
All right.
Good, where's the butt for morphine?
Right? Just like...
There's no morphine
hop ourselves
button.
up. Hey, Lorenzo was supposed to bring me a stim, and he did not.
He did not?
No, I asked for one, and you said he brought us protein bars and water.
He brought you a stim. So...
He brought me what I asked for.
Oh...
Yeah, he did.
I hate you.
What's this now? Who's this Lorenzo?
So, Nigel, your childhood.
Right. Yeah, no, it was,
Did you have to live in poopy sewers? Were your parents knifed in front of your eyes?
I didn't know my parents.
So they weren't knifed in front of your eyes?
No.
Right as you were abducted.
Finnegan did take me off of the... I grew up on... Well, maybe sort of I did, because I grew up on Milan Station. Well, we know how that ended.
But it wasn't our fault.
Right. Not blaming anyone here. And Alexis just kind of smacks him on the back of the head. Still not blaming anyone here. We have to do something.
I mean, we could just leave you here.
I can go back to the ship.
You can.
Fine. All I'm saying is the last time we went out on something, one of us came back short a leg.
To be fair, we didn't...
To be fair.
No. We didn't start going out on something. You guys just disappeared and were abducted as soon as we entered the system. We didn't try to start anything.
That's why I'm saying we need to leave the system.
I mean,
People are getting abducted right when they come through the gate.
But we took care of that.
We
and
fixed
found
that real
you.
good.
I'm sorry we didn't go fast enough. There are people you could blame for that.
Who are you looking to?
Octopuppy?
Purchasers from rank.
Wow. I think what we've learned here is don't go shopping in any of James' games.
But we need supplies!
Wow.
If only there was
make us
a
keep track of supplies.
prime
I know, right?
service.
Right, you could have just asked Alexa for it.
I mean...
Hey, Alexa!
Yes?
Look, Nigel. Stuff happens.
What?
Right, no, it's the right thing to do. I know. I don't like this system.
I don't
Neither
either.
do we. All we wanted were some spacesuits and to leave. And then some jerk pulled a frag grenade, blew himself up. And parts of us.
I feel like there's an Arrested Development joke in there.
Right, there is.
And he starts wheeling back out of the...
You're getting better.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go see who I can find in the Agora who may know where these Morlocks are.
You're
Appreciate you.
He really is a good person.
He is. I like him.
Alright, you two should be fine. I can give you some more stims if you want to get past the shake off.
I haven't used the one I had.
Right?
Stems?
Yes. So you're now operating at normal for about the next 2 hours.
Sweet!
What do you need me to do?
You know how they talked about conversion therapy for us? It starts with stims.
Wow.
Do we have
Don't do drugs, Jexa!
all the supplies that you were coming here for?
I do, yes.
Okay. We will probably need to get better directions. Has Gregor shown up at Sanctuary Aeon?
No, I haven't seen him. Why would he show up here?
He's lost.
Why is he lost?
Because he doesn't understand things.
He thought he needed to break us out of the guardhouse, not just come pick up the spacesuits.
I'm gonna call Gregor.
Should I try calling him, maybe?
There's no answer.
I'm gonna call the guardhouse.
This is guard station 216. Squire Lorenzo speaking.
Hey, Lorenzo.
And you kind of hear, no, you're going to tell me where they're at.
Gregor!
He can't hear you over there.
Lorenzo? Lorenzo, can you put Gregor on the phone, please?
I do not know who Gregor is. There's no Gregor.
The gentleman threatening you.
How do you know that?
Because I know that gentleman. I just put him on the comm.
I think it's for you.
Gregor!
Oh, hey, Gemma.
Lorenzo, he's fine.
No, he is not. I got here. He's drawn pictures of Jexa.
Oh, well, okay. I mean...
You hear over the comm, Sir, put my squire down!
Gregor, we can deal with that later. We are currently not in trouble, but
You're
if you
not
pursue
here?
this, we will be in trouble. No, we are at the hospital where we said we would be.
But where are the spacesuits?
They are with us. That's what Jexa told you repeatedly.
Right, but I thought it was code.
No. With Jexa, no. This time, no. We are at Aeon with the spacesuits. Go back to the ship.
Well, I'm going to need to retrieve some things before I do that.
Retrieve whatever you need to retrieve.
I'm so sorry. Don't draw pictures of women.
Is he okay? Yeah, he's
do
fine.
Do you need me to come pick up the spacesuits?
We'll meet you back.
We'll meet you back at the ship.
Right, you didn't get us involved in anything else. No, it's fine. I'm on the phone. You definitely hear the sound of a sword being drawn.
Can you put Mateo on, please?
I think it's for you. You hear a ping, and then you definitely like a ting. You hear the sound of like armor creaking. Hello?
Mateo, I apologize.
Who is this thug?
That's the one we told you that got hit by too many frag grenades.
Oh.
Yeah.
You do realize that the proper response for assaulting an officer of the law is to throw this man in jail.
It's not gonna go well.
That's not gonna go well. Again, frag grenades. I've talked him down. Just let him go. Just stand between him and Lorenzo on the way out.
Why don't you return and take your man and tell him to stop?
Okay, I don't know if we're discharged yet, but when we're discharged, we will retrieve him.
Alexis is like,
I know, I'm like...
you can go get him.
Oh, we're discharged?
That's fine.
Okay, great.
There's not much more we can do for you.
Oh, that's sad. All right, well, we're on our way then. We'll be there.
Drop the spacesuits on the ship.
I will come retrieve him. My compatriot will return to our ship.
Okay. You're going to stay here for right now, sir, but you're... No, I'm not.
Oh my gosh, give me back to the thug. Gregor?
Hey, Gemma.
Hey, I'm coming to get you.
Right.
Do anything to that station, and I will harm you.
Listen. I can't help if unstable chemicals explode. That's just what they do.
Did you put a timer on it, or is it a switch?
No, of course not.
Okay.
I'm far were I to do something, and of course I didn't.
No.
It would definitely.
Get going.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming to you.
Right.
Don't.
That guy's
do
pointing a sword
anything.
at me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't like it.
Well, it's gonna be my sword if you don't behave.
The sword he's pointing at me is your sword?
No, I will be joining him with my sword.
Well, I wouldn't like that either.
Yeah.
I don't think Captain would like it either.
Well,
We don't point swords at friends. That's what you told me.
exactly. So, if you want...
Oh, no. Is he a friend?
Yes.
I am very sorry.
Gosh. I will be there shortly. Just sit on your hands until I get there.
No, I shouldn't do that.
Okay, don't sit on your hands till I get there.
Hypothetically, that could cause something unstable to become very unstable.
Right. Just stand there, and I'll be there
It'll
shortly.
look pretty. I got it. He
Mhm.
hangs up.
That man is impossible to communicate with.
He's a delight, though.
Really
I don't know what you're talking about.
but-
He and Calypso, like...
Well, that's because when he and Calypso talk, they're planning something. We don't
Or
want to
she's
plan
doing-
anything.
She's doing all the time.
Or they're not talking. Like, they're like, hampers.
Mhm.
All right.
So Alexa and I
I will talk with the mother and see if I can find anything else that's going on.
And if we do get involved in this, there might be more hurt people.
I will prepare the sanctuary, and I'm so glad that I met up with you.
Are you?
Yes.
Because I don't think you should be.
No. There's a lot of evil in this universe, and we refuse to turn blind eyes to it. That is the Pan Creator's work, and that is what Beatrice would want.
That's a good way of looking at it.
That is a very good way of looking at
I like it when you frame it like that. Makes it feel less like we're screwing everything up.
Do we have a wheelbarrow? Because I have to get these suits to the ship.
You have a Gregor.
Gregor isn't available, I think.
Gregor is very unavailable.
Well then, we may be able to find you a stretcher or something to put them on.
That would be great. I need to get these
A
spacesuits
travoy.
to the ship
You're gonna be
before the
just-
end of tonight.
Mission accomplished!
Right now, my mission is not yet accomplished.
Well, do they have bags or something?
I still
Get
have
you
5 wounds,
Oh, man.
and my strength is still a 4. I'm working on my upper body strength. It's coming
Daily
along.
push-ups.
I have a stoic body now,
Ew.
so I have more resistance.
That's what Lorenzo was drawing.
I feel like we need to define stoic. Yet another thing that I don't think it works the way you think it does.
Gemma's mind it does.
Right.
That's right. Back at the Battle Lord
Speaking
training
of-
ground, younger sister Gemma was like, check out that one. Their body's stoic.
My flight jacket.
Yeah.
Do I have to get a new one?
No.
Okay. Good. I was like, oh no, my armor's ruined.
I'm pretty sure mine's pretty toasted.
Love that ability in Jackals. That's all I want to say.
I'm going to go...
You're
heading to there with a like a little hover travoy.
I am taking the spacesuits. Oh, gravy. The spacesuits to the ship.
Yep.
So that I can be accomplished and have finished my one thing that I needed to do.
Jexa sends spacesuits to the ship that she bought by the seashore. Hey, you make it back to the ship with 5 spacesuits and 1 antique one.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
You are most welcome. Congratulations on succeeding.
Collapse on the bridge and just weep quietly.
You can make your recovery test.
Vigor plus
Strength.
I'm going to go retrieve Gregor.
You get into that room, and there are three, like, the Knight, Lorenzo, and Gregor are all, like...
Mexican stand.
Gemma.
Gentlemen.
Right.
Gregor. We will be leaving now.
Yes, we will. And he's, like, backing up and not breaking eye contact with the other two.
Yeah, like the...
You do see a little crack in the mirror that was behind the... What?
I like that he just hasn't noticed the, like, two-face going on.
He hasn't looked at you yet.
Oh. We'll go, Gregor.
You don't smell so good, Gemma.
At this point, I feel like burnt is the standard smell for Gemma.
It smells like burnt
Musk.
Gemma
Little musky.
and antiseptic cream. Oh, Matt, you aren't kidding. Gentlemen. So we might need to go pick up
Yeah, we'll do a lap, and
Yep.
then we're going back to the ship.
high knees.
Mm-hmm.
You get to the cell side of the night station, and there are definitely 2 large duffel bags.
Gregor.
What? She said she did not need me to blow it up to get you up. Listen, it's fine. We might need to dispose of these, but
Okay. We've had enough explosions.
right. What happened? The face looks
Good, right?
right. I mean, it's very bandagey.
Mm-hmm. It's a new aesthetic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But the buns are fine.
That's very improbable, but I'm glad that's the way it turned out for you.
That's the focus.
So, we get involved in something?
Can I have the detonator first?
He kind of holds up his hand. You see he peels off like a piece of fake skin, and there's it's not activated anymore. I tell you.
Okay, can I have it?
It's very sweaty.
Oh, I tuck it away.
It's very warm.
Yeah, we're getting involved in something.
Right? Is it lucrative?
Probably not.
Is it the right thing to do?
Yes. So, and then I fill him in as we walk. I say there's these folks kidnapping kids, gutting their parents.
Yeah, no, so we're gonna find him when it's got him.
Yeah.
Sure.
I like this.
The
crew.
most recent one had a grenade.
That doesn't seem good. Is
No.
Jexa okay?
Jack is great. She's hurt, but she was out. She was further back.
Right.
Just dude grenade, me on top of him, explosion.
I assume that guy didn't make it.
No. He was, well,
So I didn't need to
half of
break
him
any
made
knees.
it. No.
I mean, you could break 3.
He might have had knees left. But not much else.
Alright, so we're going after these
Morlocks.
Morlocks.
Mm-hmm. Nigel doesn't want to, but...
Nigel, come around. He's a good guy.
But we're not telling Calypso everything that happened.
You can tell a cat. You gotta tell a cat.
Okay.
Wait. I'm not telling her about Lorenzo. Is that the part we're leaving out?
Yes.
Okay, fine.
That's
Yeah,
the
that's
part we're
that's fine. He probably doesn't need a visit from the cat. I made it very clear. Chaperoning's easy.
I mean, chaperoning's easier than shopping for spacesuits with grenades.
Yeah, I would use money next time.
We did.
Right. So Nigel
went to the Agora to try and get a lead on the Morlocks.
Alexa.
Alexa's still in the hospital. She's fine. She's working in the hospital.
Oh, right.
Jexa should be back at the ship by now. I came to get you.
And the spacesuits and all of this are just spacesuits.
They're just spacesuits.
Right. Sometimes it doesn't come through the comms
Right.
system.
It's a little scratchy.
Right, especially when
inflection.
you're... Yeah, no, I get it.
Where our hearing's a little screwed up.
What?
Spacesuits
Mhm.
are spacesuits. They are not anything.
We will need to inspect the spacesuits because they were kind of in close proximity to
That's not good.
I mean, they look okay.
No, that's fine. Micropunctures, though. I can help Jexa with that.
Perfect. And then I need to talk to the battle order because stuff.
They're not still after Jexa, are they?
Battle order was never after Jexa.
No, she told me specifically that they were after her to put hormones. And he blushes a little bit.
Hormones? Well, the hospital put a stim in her, so we'll see what that does. But,
Look at the 17 things I finished. Look, I finished my warm gun. Pew, pew, pew.
and
Captain's not going to like that.
talk to Alexa about that one.
All right. Well, you get some rest. I'll go find Nigel. We'll see what's going on.
Okay. Before I pass out, while I'm still, like, seeping through my bandages,
Yeah.
I want to talk to the battle order.
Okay.
Is there anything else you wanted to do?
No, I am going to, if I am feeling great on stims, and while we're waiting for you, I'll work on my womp gun because I feel like this is a great time.
Tech redemption plus wits roll.
So who did they tell me I need to talk to about the Operation Ravenwatch?
Emerson or Theophana.
Okay. I'm going to find Emerson, see if I can get an audience with him.
What happened to you?
The grenade in the Agora that I called and told you about. You know, protecting innocents.
Right. Are you actually up for anything? Or do you need rest?
Well, I would like to find out what Ravenwatch is. Since, you know, you seem to be on a timeline.
36 hours.
Do you know how many minutes and seconds?
He kind of looks up and to the left. 57. And about 20 by the time I finish the statement.
All right.
Theophana, he leads you into Theophana's cell. Grenade?
Yep.
2 meters away?
Like 1.5.
What happened?
We were in the Agora, and some thugs were trying to abduct a woman's son. When I asked questions, the one pulled a grenade. Wouldn't back down, even for a member of the battle order. And when I attempted to retrieve the child, the grenade went off.
Is the child safe?
No, they still got the child. Bunch of people were wounded.
Are you sure you want to go on this mission?
I want to know what's going on.
I cannot tell you much. You can be read into the mission, but it requires you to be a part of the mission. I can tell you that we are going we have been authorized by the Emperor to pass an Imperial Navy blockade. And we are going on a mission that the Battle Order is designed for. We are going to go burn out a threat to the Universal Church, root and stem. We leave soon. Take every battle order that I can. Even one who just ate a frag grenade. Put you in a stasis pod. Have the bots work on you between now and when we get through the jump gate. I'll need you battle ready. If you get rid of this.
Burnout, root, and branch, are we talking antinomist? Are we talking...
We are not. I cannot tell you who it is until... I'm sorry, it is... You know how we keep our secrets. Everyone who is part of this mission is being assigned to a gunship and going... She kind of nods up. You're assuming there's an Imperial warship in orbit.
Mm-hmm.
This is a big deal. Like,
yeah.
The battle order getting mobilized against somebody
doesn't happen
Doesn't happen every
every day.
day. And the fact that they're not telling you who it is means that it's a very big target.
Okay. 36 hours, you say?
Give or take.
It's enough time for me to sleep on it.
Come back and let me know.
Will do.
Alright. What'd you get in your tech redemption roll?
I got an 18 out of 19.
Alright. So for 12
Okay.
BP, you can finish your WAP gun.
Nice.
Okay, and then I converted some of those into a weird point
Okay.
with Ingenious.
Alright. You have a functioning WAP gun.
Cool. I got a womp gun, guys.
Alright. So, Gemma will have you make your strength plus vigor check to make your recovery.
Strength plus vigor.
And with that, we will end tonight's session.
I'm afraid of all of my dice.
Oh, I did not make the strength and vigor roll. Like
Yes! I made a roll tonight.
Killing it.
So I needed a 15. I got an 11. What do I do with it?
I will let you know here after we do our wrap up.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, this is where we're going to end for tonight. Thank you all for watching. We will be back in 2 weeks to see what is going to happen with the crew of the Oh Boii and Byzantium Secundus. We will have a special guest player for the month of December who we will reveal when we come back. It'll be a lot of fun. And thank you all for watching. This has been Fading Suns. We really enjoy running this game. We at Iconic have a lot of different games that we run during the week. We have 13th Age on Mondays and Torg on Tuesdays, Fading Suns on Thursdays, and 5th Edition Fridays. So feel free to follow us on Twitch, on Twitter, on YouTube, on Instagram. We have very active voice on all of those. You can go back and watch all of our backlogs on YouTube. We also have podcasts. We have actual play podcasts of 3 of the 4 shows. We have the Iconic podcast, which started it all, a 13th Age discussion podcast, and Danes and Dice, whose next episode is going live here soon. And yeah, check us out on the web, on Twitter, on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Thank you guys for playing, as always. Yeah. Jexa, thanks for being here. And I am JM the GM. This has been Fading Suns and an Iconic production. We'll see you in 2 weeks.